The vlogging space has become so popular of late, and that's where DJI's handheld video stabilizer comes into play. The Osmo Mobile is a very neat device, and I've got my hands on it thanks to the folks over at Advanced Media. It accommodates for a variety of different smartphones and improves their video capture capability by stabilizing footage. I'm JCVP11 for GN Tech, and let's take a closer look. The Osmo Mobile connects to smartphones using DJI's application, which you can find on either the App Store or the Google Play Store, and it uses Bluetooth to give users control over the movement of their smartphone, whether it's the ability to capture video or photos via the device, or to remotely switch between cameras using the trigger switch. So how well does it work, and what are its other features? Let's start with a simple stabilization test of a run around my area. Comparing the footage side by side, as you can see, there's a world of a difference, and in fact, this thing works even for front-facing cameras, making it a delight for vloggers. The auto tracking mode was also very fun to play with, but if the object was moving too fast, the device did lose it until it came back to frame. But personally, I really only used the device to capture scenic shots or when I was vlogging. There's a regular time-lapse mode as well as a motion time-lapse mode supported by the device, and both of these really work well, and you can capture some good time lapses, but it does take a lot of patience, especially because the app is only programmed to capture 1 second of a time-lapse video for every 30 seconds of footage captured, and to keep the thing stable for that long requires a lot of concentration. But to help with that, DJI provides a whole host of other accessories, and I've had my hands on a couple, so I'm gonna go over how I found them useful. First off is the extension rod and the tripod. These work hand in hand to provide stability to the Osmo Mobile, which attaches very easily. The tripod is sturdy and comes with a wide base, but one thing I would have appreciated was if you could extend the extension rod a bit longer, because in my use it did fall a bit short. Over to myself in the car. The vehicle mount from DJI lets you bring all of this fun into your car. So it uses suction cups in order to attach to either your window or your dashboard, and it's a giant piece of kit, so at first I thought it would fall off, but over time I got used to it being in the car, and I've had no complaints or no falls up until now, which is the good part, and that just shows how well DJI have designed this kind of thing. But apart from that, you can use pretty much any of the features that are available to the DJI Osmo Mobile, so you can make it track your face like I'm doing so right now, and of course it stabilizes video footage. So that's what we'll get into next and see if it has an actual impact on the video footage. So let's jump into that. Again, a huge difference is seen between using the Osmo alongside its car mount as opposed to with just a regular mount. I think the Osmo car mount also adds a lot of flexibility in terms of the angle, which the ordinary mount in my case just didn't do. Smaller accessories like the straight arm extension to provide more reach and the universal mount to attach things like a light could also come in handy when you're using it on more adventurous trips. And if you're skeptical about the battery life, in my usage the battery life was amazing, and the rapid charging times using the 3.5mm headphone jack just made it an absolute pleasure to use over long periods of time. I think the Osmo Mobile is a great device for people who want to capture good quality video on the go. In my particular case, I paired it up with the iPhone 7 Plus, so I'd recommend you pair it up with a smartphone that can capture at least 1080p footage, which would be any flagship past the 2015 mark, and you should be set to go. For more information about the DJI Osmo Mobile, make sure you head down in the link below and check out the article that I wrote as well, and make sure you subscribe for more videos in the future. I'll see you in the next one. Adios.